Hey, what is up, you guys? So, kind of got a little bored again and decided to make another Brawl Stars video. Today, we're going to be using Primo, though, as I got a couple replays going on in the background, commenting on the match, or at least I can give you guys some pointers and tips on how to use him and how to dominate with him, especially in Brawl Ball, which I think is his best game mode. So, we're going to start the game off here with a pretty decent start, as we're able to take out the Primo and the Colts. And then we got the Tara, of course. And, well, the first thing I want to say with Primo is, at a lower level, he tends to be pretty dominant, just because a lot of people don't know how to counter him, and, like, tanks, like Bull, Primo, and Shelly, just because of her super, she's not really a tank, but a shotgunner, tend to be really dominant. But as you get on later in, higher in trophies, Primo tends to be kind of, a lower tier brawler, just because it is really short range. Ooh, I actually almost choked that there. That'd be pretty pathetic. But when it comes to Brawl Ball, he's just so dominant, especially with his super. As I'm not sure if I do it in this game. There it is. As you're able to break the walls, shoot the ball just like that. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Well, maybe it's tough to get used to, but once you figure that out, super simple trick. Super simple trick, as I was saying. But yeah, I mean, really, just charge up your super and either use it to counter a super like Frank, like a Frank super, or like a Tara, Colt, Rico, either one of those brawlers, and just great on defense, offense, like I showed you in the previous game, and I'll probably show you later in this video. Just to pass to yourself, and oh, there you go, nice save of myself. Pass to yourself, and you'll be able to just, I mean, no one can hit you when you're in midair, so pretty simple trick. So, another thing that I was saying earlier is the thing with Primo that is so tough to play with him is how incredibly short his range is. He's got the shortest range in the game, but ooh, nice little goal there, dominated that. It's almost impossible to get to your enemy, which is why another trick or little tip you could use as well is something. If you pass the ball to the opposing team, as you guys probably know by now with this new update, shooting the ball now costs it costs an ammo. But because of Primo's super fast recharge rate that he has over most other brawlers, when you give that ball up, it pretty much almost costs you nothing because his ammo charges up so fast. And with his ammo charging much faster than other brawlers, it's almost always worth it versus like a Shelly or a Tara, where their reload rate takes so much longer than everyone else's. Which is almost why it's always better just to pass the ball to the opposing team, so they give you that extra second or two, and it uses up their ammo, so they can't attack you for that short period of time there. So that's one thing I enjoy using, and it's pretty simple. I mean, everyone does it, but I don't think people realize how worth it is when you're Primo and you use it on opposing teams. So that's just another quick thing that I use a lot, and that's a big part of using Primo. Another huge part, which I kind of just showed you there, is being able to dodge the enemy's shots. There are a lot of times where people will kind of just run in a straight lane with Primo and just charge at him head first, which is it's never smart to do. When you can, spin the win, which is actually really stupid there, because they let Bo charge up his super versus before he had to hit 6 shots to get it back. So that was not very smart on their end. But anyways, what was I saying before? Oh, there it is again. Like, I was pass to yourself, jump over them. That's what you get for spinning on me. So like what I was saying is you just got to be able to kind of just change your pace on how you're moving with Primo, and move side to side, or at least try to juke him out a little bit, just so they can miss a shot or two, which would allow you to charge up right at him. Not sure how I didn't score there. But just, yeah, being able to just dodge their shots, so it's not an easy target. So that's probably 2 big things I would say for Primo and Brawl Ball that I would use right there. And the third thing I would say is, another thing is, don't be afraid to use Primo's super. A lot of times people always tell you to save your super for this or that, and most of the time they're right. If you're like a Tara or a Jean or a Jessie, you don't want to be just throwing away your supers, because they're not easy to come by, and they're pretty big game changers if you can get a good super in there. versus like a Primo or even like a Frank, you gotta try to use that super whenever you, because I mean, like, yeah, you don't want to use it on like a turret or something, because that's a pretty big waster. But if you got a shot at killing someone, go for it, because if you hit your super, which you most likely will, pretty hard to miss them, you will get it back if you hit your shots, and you're right next to the person. It's pretty hard to miss those, so it's almost always worth it, because I mean, I'm pretty sure for Primo it takes like 3 or 4 auto tags. And, you know, when you dive right on him, you get it back. And same thing with the Frank. You stun him, they're standing still. You hit him 3 times, and you get the super back. So, that's another huge thing. People always try to, they try to just save it. But with those two guys, Frank, I would say you probably got to try to save it a little more. Don't be just throwing it away. But someone like Primo, you just, yeah. You see an opportunity, you just go for it. Because if it doesn't work, it's fine. You'll probably be able to get back soon. And if it does, then you got your super back and you made a nice play for your team. So that's the third tip I have for you guys. Another big thing is being able to, and this one's kind of tricky to do. I still sometimes, I'm never able to, you know, pull this off 100% of the time. But it's being able to avoid someone's super with your own. If that makes any sense. Like, for example, like if you see Frank's about to use a super on you guys, and because of how long it takes him to use his attack, that long speed, you'll be able to just hop right over it. Or like a crow, you see a crow coming over here, or towards you yourself, and you're pretty low on HP or whatever it is, being able to dodge. This is pretty much, and this is like a really specific instance here, and it wouldn't really work in any other game mode. Maybe Showdown. Oh, Showdown definitely, maybe Bounty. But Crow super is, what he does is he dives on you and shoots a bunch of poison feathers at you. But if you're able to jump away while he's in midair, you're able to take 0 damage, get a good distance away from it. And, you know, once you have that distance, you're able to heal up. And like I said, very specific instance with, you know, being able to, there are very few brawlers you're able to dodge their super, but it's very useful if you're able to figure this out. And don't only, you know, you only need to use it once or twice every once in a while. You know, those small plays really make a big difference and could end up giving you the, you know, it'll cost you a few trophies if you're not able to pull this off. That's a small thing, but not one of the main things I wanted to talk about. But here is another big thing. Sorry, I got sidetracked at that super thing. Is being able to pass the ball, which you should have seen a little bit here, like literally right here, which is the most annoying thing I remember this live time because I was playing with randoms. Is this if he had just passed the ball with even his super, but even just a regular pass, I probably would have been able to score. But what he did instead, that Shelly, was hold on to the ball and try to carry it himself, which didn't work, and I literally almost lost my mind this game because we ended up losing 2-0. But pass the ball is like a huge thing you want to do with Primo, or with pretty much anyone in Brawl Ball, because a lot of people, as if you know you play sports, you know you pass the ball. Passing the ball is faster than running over there yourself. Whether it's hockey, soccer, whatever it is, baseball. But so it's a big part of the game if you want to have some success. Is you got to be able to pass the ball, especially with a slower brawler and with a brawler like short range like Primo, because
it was at this moment he knew he fucked up.
Looking back, that was the most embarrassing thing ever. And that wasn't even like lag or anything. There's no, like, I literally just walked the ball into my net. Yeah, that was wrong. But like I was saying, it's passing that ball, because once you have that distance, like, there you go, right there. And that was a really poor super right there. Once you have that distance, is you wanna take advantage of that and have your teammates pass you. And this was the greatest game I played here. I think I did end up losing 2-0. But I just wanted is to just pass the ball. Just do it. Don't be a dummy. Don't try to be a ball hog. Don't try to do everything yourself. Making nice plays with the pass, even using your super, which sometimes doesn't feel like it's worth, but really can be a game changer. Just do whenever you can, because it's better to be safe than sorry, at least to them. So that's pretty much my last thing I want to say for Brawl Ball. I just jumped into just a friendly game by myself because I have no friends. But just messing around with these, because I was wondering, if you go on this balance pad, could you use your super mid-air? Ah, no, you can't. But could you imagine how crazy would that be though? If you travel that much distance, like in a real game or whatever it is, like you kill the enemy and you like try to run away or whatever. That'd be nuts. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think of this new balance pad. I think they're pretty fun. But yeah, like I was saying before, I think I covered pretty much everything. There's not too much more I wanted to really say. As in, you know, for Brawl Ball, I mean, there's, like, you know, I could go on forever if it was like Showdown or Gem or Bounty or whatever it is. Don't ever use Primo and Bounty. That's a mistake on its own right there. But yeah, is passing the ball, try to dodge their shots / supers, and just knowing when to use your super, would, you know, you don't have to play too, you know, conservatively with it. Yeah, just use it when you got a chance with. So probably the main things right there. And Primo's not the strongest brawler right now, but he definitely could be. If they give him a buff sometime soon, which I think they will, and I think it's much needed, I think he could be a pretty decent brawler. Also, another quick thing. I feel like these bots have kind of gotten smarter. I don't know. I've played a couple games, just like with whether it's Siege or with the bounce pads. I don't know. I feel like they're pretty decent. At the very least, like they kind of know what they're doing. But yeah. Anyways, I think I went over the main thing. I know I really wasn't playing my best game here, but I really wasn't playing to win. I was having fun messing around. But yeah, those are the main things. And I haven't pushed my Primo up much. What the hell? What the hell was that? Okay, what? I thought we just won. And then, okay. I thought we won. Or we were about to win. They didn't. Well, my game just crashed, so that's nice. You can see my... Oh, now my gameplay is going to be backwards, upside down. There it is. Can you go to replay mode? Can we see it? Okay, so it gives me the victory. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. But, yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, appreciate it. And leave a like, comment if you enjoyed it. Tell me how you guys felt with the video. Thanks. Appreciate it.